Hey, greetings, programs. Hope you're having a fantastic pre-Friday. TGI almost F. Love that. Also, it was so close to working exactly the way I wanted it to. So darn close. And when I say that, I mean, the OBS. I mean, most everything else is working about how I want it to, but OBS not entirely. God. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to mess with this because it wants to fuss around every time.
Right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Goodness. Okay. It is fussy as heck. Just my settings. It will not save this. Like, please save that. Because I think, yeah, keep those. I think that's what's causing a lot of the trouble. And guys, I apologize for this being a hassle again. Okay, I think we got it. All right.
Always here for you. It's not like I have a choice.
Be quiet. Let's continue where I left off. My name is Steve. We are playing The Outer Worlds 2. Dust Carter, good evening. And perfect timing. Love that. You know, it was weird about the last episode I watched through. I didn't fire my gun one time. This is my last. I mean, I just want to. Yeah. This was it. Two things that I noticed. First off, I didn't notice I'd gained a level. Second, I had remapped the companion skill keys down there, which are listed at CNN. I had remapped those to I think B and N, and they didn't stay. So we're gonna have to fix that. Because I hit C a lot, like in other games, and I don't want to accidentally hit it here and have it shoot the guy. Okay, controls, edit key bindings. We want companion skills. Okay. There we go. Now it's B and N. We're good. Skill points available. All right, so we had 2 skill points to spend. Let's put 1 in science. And then I could stick another in speech. I mean, that would really give us a very strong speech skill. But I wonder if maybe now is the time to think about sticking 1 in sneak. So I think we do that. Okay. And we already have Bullet Shield and Space Ranger, which would really, I mean, that's just another argument to put another point in speech. But anyway, let's play. We have a couple of different quests we could be doing now, and I kind of want to do some side quest stuff just to kind of sort of get used to this. Okay. We saw one of those keys that we could get to upgrade Val. We saw one of those keys at a store here, but it was 1,000 bits, which is a lot. That said, I've got 1,400 now. Maybe we do that. We've also got a little side quest here about helping Elpia Warren in solving this mystery of food going missing. And that may be one that we do a little later. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic, to say the least, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. This is interesting. I forgot about this feature in this game. Is like it will kind of look at how you play and give you options and flaws you can take, which kind of have both an upside and a downside to them. Like when leveling, you can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. Okay. Into your lowest non-zero skill. But you would get 3 skill points a level. So, like, if I wanted to raise, like, guns, for example, which is at 2, I would have to get all of my skills, all of my non-zero skills to 2 before I could put a point in it. But an extra skill point every level is tempting. I think we reject this one. All right. I'm sure we'll get options to take more as we go. What were we get? Oh yeah, we were gonna go to that store. Now I forget exactly where the store. This is the bar, right? Yeah. Good for what ails you. Is that this guy? Oh no, that's all right. I know that that's the guy with the weird suit who had the plans for the potato peeler was what he wound up getting. Is this the store or this is the main office where the guy is? And where we're going to do something for him, but making that arrangement made the I think the woman who's like in charge of the military here, I think it made her mad. She didn't care for the fact that we were going to help him out.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled
swimming hole.
Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
It is a bad idea. Sure, if you don't mind taking all of Fairfield out at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
This guy's very excited about that. You tried using your head? It seems pretty dense. Oh, damn. I mean, that's very true, but why is it so important you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Okay, I don't have leadership, so I can't do that. Okay. Auntie's choice didn't put their 2 best troopers on this job? I'm shocked. Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire?
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right
Am
now,
I
the
using
Protectorate
Steam?
still has control
No.
of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island.
I run this through the
Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be
since
ready.
I get this through the Game Pass, I run it through the Xbox PC app. Okay. Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them, not directly. At least it seems like you're winning hearts and minds. So what's preventing Carr from taking action?
Why do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious. Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base.
Boy, a lot of things pointing us at that forward operating base. Okay, so do you want me to try and open the door now, or?
Like it's just that simple.
Haven't you been listening? That door is sealed tighter than a Saltuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
I have a metal. Oh, I have it. I have the lockpick skill for that. I have a metal lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Do I get to keep anything that I find in there? What's that? Niles?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I was gonna see if he maybe had like field tinkering. I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills. Well, that's cool.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
What can he do here? Okay, so we would need to have modifications for them. Okay, so go back. What can you craft? Oh, he can craft stuff. He could craft rounds. He could craft mines. He can craft mag picks. Let's get one of these. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. That's so good. That's absolutely great. And we got this inhaler charge, but we do not have enough nicotine or crude biomass to be able to make it. That's awesome, though. That's so good. Okay, exit. You need lockpick at 3. You need your lockpick to be 3. No. All right. Well.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Drunk on bold ideas?
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day.
No,
Well,
that's
when I could stand
the
behind
bartender. All right. Settings in the Outer Worlds 2 may not be saving after an update due to issues with the permissions. Game saved folder is not located in the expected directory. Huh. That might be worth looking into. I appreciate you taking a peek at that.
Welcome,
Let's see if this guy still
See
has
anything?
that.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
You had that key last time. Oh, I want to see the goods you have for sale.
I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
I bet I will. Oh, he didn't have those last time. Is this it? Decryption key. That's great. All right. All right, I don't want to get this because it's cost cut materials. That seems bad. That helmet's not bad, plus 15% magazine size. But I think what I have is pretty good. Oh, and these are mods. Okay. How expensive are they? They're expensive. Sawed-off barrel for the triple barrel shotgun enables firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Increases recoil, spread, and movement speed while aiming down sights. I'm gonna stick with what I got. Okay. I think we're good. Oh wait, can we sell junk? Goodness, look at that. We jumped right back up over 1,000 again. Fantastic. I don't think I'm gonna get a sentry blade because I'm not really gonna do enough melee. I wish that this were better. Like if it wasn't, you know, cost cut materials, I'd think about it. But I think we're good.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Nope, gotta go. All right, so back to the ship.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
Huel Chaudhry sounds a little bit intoxicated.
Couldn't see the benefit of self-defense.
I think, there we go. That's where our ship is. Now that we have one of those keys, I really want to see if we can't unlock one of those boxes and see what it does for Val. There we go. Back into the incognito. Valerie's mod kit. I need 4 of them. A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Gosh darn it. I should have checked that before we ran all the way back. No, you'll keep the same crew. All right. I don't want to do that. Let's see about that. Help LPO Warren track down the missing foodstuffs. Antibiotics. That's funny.
You ever find yourself too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
No thanks, Fuel. All right, here we go. Oh, it must be around back. You know what? What do you have? I mean, that's ammunition, which I don't think I really need. I wish it would tell me the per round cost. Let's see. Like, I want to buy some of these. So they are 3 a shot. Let's get 30. All right, that puts us up at 110 for the rifle and still 332 for the pistol. Plus we have that new pistol, which we've yet to try out. Did he say whether it's an orifice or a face? Wow. All right. That's LPO Warren there. This is not stealing. Requires a scrap of paper, and I don't have hacking of 3 or a bypass shunt. Welcome, Sentinel Lorenz. All right, well, I guess messages. Contingencies. I confess I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield, of all places, seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I've even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island. Should the worst come to pass, my resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back could prove valuable. Okay, administrator code. Twice this week, I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Given how scattered I've felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no, I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. It is not as though I entertain visitors. Okay. That gives us some tips. And there it is, scrap of paper. What looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto this scrap of paper. Fantastic. Access administrator controls. What do we want to do? Unseal cellar. Okay, that's all. All right, is the cellar accessible from in here, or? It kind of doesn't look like it. It must be from outside. And I do think we have stolen or appropriated everything. This would be stealing, which is a shame. See if maybe there's an entrance around back. Sure enough.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
I don't know if I mean, it kind of was. Stumbling upon you was a complete accident. Nah, here we go.
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Don't have observation. Deliciously caloric bread noodles. Okay. Should have been starving to risk your lives for food. Maybe you should have left instead of sticking around to starve. Yeah.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
It's not a matter of strength, but of simple biology.
Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm. And you are insubstantial, weakened under the burden of choice.
What? Oh, please. A strong downwash could blow all of you away.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Should we really be worrying about the enemy's comfort right now?
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
You really are all brainwashed, aren't you?
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
I'm guessing that means you also wouldn't consider joining Anti-Stroys?
I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract.
I'll take that as a no. Would you accept being prisoners of war then?
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
You remember how, like, I was saying, I should have gotten that point in speech. How I was saying that we didn't fire the gun once last time? I have a feeling we're about to change that.
This was always going to end in blood.
Let me know what's in range.
Yikes!
This mystery all right. Small part of me was hoping. Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I won't judge. Tell me.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said.
Oh,
foolish.
I like Warren L. Warren. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
You got it, Warren L. Warren. This gun reloads super fast. I like it. Now. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. That's not stealing. We are going to do some picking up of stuff. What do you got? Infantry crap, 2 crude biomass. Great. What's this? Bit cartridge. Thank you. White chocolate yummies. Not actually chocolate. Or white. Or yummy. That person is... Okay, that's Warren L. Warren. What else you got? High security lockbox. And a bit cartridge. Okay. So I have yet another high security lockbox. Let's see, where is it? Is this it? No, that's a trauma kit. Where did that go? Oh, these are recipes. Okay, got it. Manager's tasking hat. This high security lockbox has been sent to your ship and may be opened there with advanced. Okay. So we just need advanced decryption keys and lots of them. All right. So we fixed that one, or we finished that one rather. There we go. Those are the ones that were completed. We finished that side one. We could do this side quest here. A refreshing bit of news. Locate the mental refreshment information. The Ministry of Accuracy, a facility located on the west coast of the island. Infiltrate it and retrieve the information about mental refreshment. That sounds great. I want to do it. I'm not especially great at infiltrating, but I am pretty good at shooting my way into places and taking stuff. Plus, infiltrating means that we can probably steal things, and I like that. Also, the new gun worked pretty darn well. I would say it acquitted itself well.
I can do this all day.
What's going on, Trooper Faulkner? Combat drone. Yoink. What's going on here? Is there something around here that we need to talk about? There's that, I guess. No, don't you loot that. That one's mine. Zeranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's automechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or autodoc to remove any accumulated Zeranium poisoning. Some Zeranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate that poisoning is applied. Are we in that now? Oh, I guess we are. Now, was that naturally occurring, or was that coming off of that drone that I shot? So we definitely need to keep our eyes out for what's going on up here.
I must say, I have many reservations. It's not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch.
Whoa, what was that all about?
It's not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch.
It seems like I can take everything in here. It did not say it was stealing. So, yeah, praise the whatever you said. We'll see you around. I mean, since that wasn't stealing, I feel like maybe we should just peek in some of these other buildings. See if he doesn't have anything else that might be worth, you know, appropriating for the cause. Like, whatever that is. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 5 of 10. Commander Zane and Buddy, a fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads SAQ Volume 5 through 10 from the Library of Redactor Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. Oh. Okay. Also, Purple Berry Tequila. Oh my God, your cowboy hat. Where you're getting that and putting it on like right away. What else you got in here? Whoa. What is that? What is that? I'm guessing that's blood. Ooh, excuse me, guys. All right, where's that new hat? Inventory. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing now, which gives me, oh, it's the range scanner, which gives me 10% weak spot damage. This looks so much cooler. Oh, and I got an infantry cap too. I have a lot of stuff. We're gonna put the cowboy hat on. Farmer clothing. I don't really need farmer clothing. Agent armor. That's 4, but I think that this is 5. I'm gonna stick with that, even though it looks weird. Wearing it with a cowboy hat just feels a little less weird. Is this the same guy?
Outsider?
These are Protectorate guys? Or so they're the enemy. So this isn't stealing. Ooh. Excellent. Regal tarts, great. Small slab of meat. Why not? More black powder. So we could make our own ammunition, potentially. And more. And an energy canister. Great! All right, I think that we've probably taken enough stuff from these people. Let's go around this big rock, see if we can't get to that Ministry of Accuracy. I forgot what makes the time go down slower. Okay, I'm gonna let that down because I forgot the damn key. Is it Q or X? No, Q is that. Okay, I needed to switch it. So I hit X once, and like the purple ring there in the lower right corner means I have time dilation set up. Okay. All right. Let's loot. What is that? Bunch of shock rods? Okay. That looks like a little beastie there. I'm not sure if it's hostile or not. It also looks
combat-related activities.
good. Niles, you poor guy, are you okay, buddy? How can I, will he heal? Will he like heal? Are you all right?
Andy's choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta.
Okay, but are you okay?
Need something, Commander?
No, we'll talk more later. I guess he's okay now. I guess he's healed. What do you guys have? A venom sac? All right. Gross. Okay, so raptidons are a thing. And they can... They can be invisible. Which I'd forgotten about.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. This unit is concerned for your well-being. Health benefits available at your request.
I do not like how those guys can go invisible. Okay. So maybe I guess I thought this was still in use, but it doesn't look like it is. Explosive grenade. Thanks very much. It looks like it's maybe been like a raptidon, you know, feeding zone. Prism repeating rifle. Isn't that what I have? I think it is. Guys, I need to take a quick break. I will be back ASAP. Oops, I didn't mean to shoot him on the floor there. Hey, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to take a quick break. Yeah, music box. Well, the good news is I think there will be lots of looting to be done here. Oh, cool. Health restored. Doors barred shut. May still be people inside. I mean, I wonder what we can do with all this stuff. With all the raptidon parts, I mean, like, could I make myself some armor? Bypass shunt can really use that. Distraction device, a throwable device that pulls the attention of anyone in the area. That is really interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigate it, allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. Interesting. Okay, so now I have the distraction device. Now I have the grenade. 5 is how you switch those, which is weird, but can I sell my junk to this one? Sell all junk. Great. Made 11 there. Weapons. Actually want to buy your weapons. See if you have anything good. They just have ammunition, and I don't really want that. They don't have any armor. I could buy grenades, but they're really expensive. I don't think I need to buy any food. What do we have here? Oh, recipes. How to craft a shot grenade. Maybe. I think the recipe on crafting short rounds would be good. So I don't think we know how to do that yet. Okay. Consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. I don't think I need that. But I do think that a recipe for short rounds wouldn't be bad. So let's get that. Okay. That worked out pretty well. How did they bar it shut? I just that I didn't see anything barring it shut in there. Security nitrogen flush meal pack. Let's take it. There we go. Now we're at full health again. This looks like the mouth, like a funhouse mouth. It's very frightening, and I don't like it. I think I'm going to make a change in my weapons loadout. I think I'm going to change my prism repeating rifle for the shotgun. And I think I'm going to make the pistol 1 and the shotgun 2. There we go. Oh, that's a good boy. All right. I heard somebody fighting something in there. Well, at least that's what it sounded like. Look at the scratches on that.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Oh, hey! It's that person in there. She sounds awesome, but we're gonna look around for stuff first. I don't want to use the workbench, but it's neat to know that I could. Take the black powder, take the large slab of meat. Wow, I mean, good for you, ma'am.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't.
Does she have an arm growing out of the back?
Prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
She has an arm growing out of her back. Or is it that she, you know what? I've got to ask. What in the void is wrong with your arm?
Mind yourself now. I don't know my life story to someone I ain't even properly acquainted with. What is it you're doing round here?
Minister Milverstreet hired me to find a report and send a Trooper Silang back to him, or back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft.
Wow.
This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
You know what? I don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
No. I'd remember something that I gotta ask, what does your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much. At present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon.
I want to help her.
Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Okay. You mentioned an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
This is rude. You could try kissing the graft to make it better. Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Have you gotten any further in Gopher's Outer Worlds 1 art roleplay? No, I haven't. I want to say I'm like not far after he finished the first planet. So I haven't really gotten very far on it. I haven't been watching a whole lot of YouTube Let's Plays recently. Okay. Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Do you get the vibe that she is supposed to be one of our companions? I kinda do. If a contract is stopping you, then go independent. How bad could it be?
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
You been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's...
Inez remind you of Helen. Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
I don't think she's with Auntie's choice for much longer. We're gonna look around and maybe steal some more stuff. I hear something.
Entering a confrontational state.
Got it. This shotgun gets the job done. Crude biomass, raptidon hide, raptidon hide. At least it's not like person hide. You know what? I should have eaten that. In fact, I should eat some of the food I'm carrying around. I don't know if I want to eat. Well, we'll make that a last, you know. Here, we'll eat that. We'll drink some tequila. We'll have some Borst rockets. Okay, they're good. This is my health here. All right. We'll have some mini rolls and then some more mini rolls. And real mock apple, real mock taste. There we go. We ate a ton of food and now we're fine. Oh, a distraction device. Neat. Okay, more food. More shock rods. since I don't have any weapons that really use those, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should sell some. All right, so it doesn't look like there's much. Oh, I take that back. Short rounds, great. Compacts, more shorts. Anytime I see short round, it makes me laugh because that was the name of the kid in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Anytime I see that, it makes me laugh. I think. Oh, cool. Here we go. More stuff. Dignity. 24 bits. Very nice. Yeah. It's a lot in this area. This is a lot more than I thought. Ooh. Here we go. Sensors tasks. Okay, let's start with Field Report 17-259. Following retreat from Fairfield, 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active. Unit cohesion broken. Morale low. Awaiting instructions. Warden P. Calvert. I spied 2 sentinels wrestling with my automechs last night. Upon their leave, I found a new data recorder hidden beneath the main sensor lens. I am perplexed as to their intention. They must know I would have found the recorder eventually. What's more, they're sentinels. They could simply request the primary data device if they had a mind to. I should likely say nothing, but if something goes wrong with that automech, I'd be afraid to have its abnormality credited to me. Teacher relishes new position? A wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schultz. But it now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. It matters not what occupation your youth prepared you for, the sovereign sees your best course for the whole of the protectorate. It matters not if you find the work distasteful or tedious or difficult, you do it with pride for the sake of the protectorate. You do not tell the 24 children you are teaching that you've been demoted to a glorified sprat wrangler. Matriarch, help us. Okay. Overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following pass to Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Heck yes! Okay. Turn to route, and that's it. That's great. Prestige Gin. Okay, real good. And a 3rd floor. Raptidons have been here too. This is an awful lot. What is that noise? I don't see one of them over there, nor do I see any of the like invisible kind of, wavering you see when there's an invisible one. So
Sequencing attack strategies.
all right, shotgun again, it does the job. Is that dead or not? Okay, it is. Yeah, it's some prestige brandy. Is that cash? No, it's food. That's okay though. I am gonna eat some food. I'm gonna need it. Raptidon hide. The council provides. The system abides. No, the dude abides. Here, we'll eat these. I don't see anything else there. Look at all of this. Bunch of short rounds. Explosive grenades, great. Industrial lubricant, that's awesome too. Unsanitized reports. Following reports are unsanitized and must be assigned to personnel. Do not let this information leave the ministry without undergoing a sanitization pass, secondary sanitization pass, and a supervisory review. Oh, that's so good. Please select the report you wish to view. Fairfield under siege by Raptidon threat. Unsanitized report. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge. Currently, we do not have a plan for their eradication, as all of the planners have been viciously consumed. Their bones picked clean and blood staining the soil of these hostile lands. Recommended edits. Emphasize that the monsters wreaking havoc across this prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by Auntie's choice. Remind the people who is responsible and assure them that the Sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Let it also be known that the metal pods littering the plains are likely vessels for Raptidon delivery. Steer clear if any of those are spotted. I mean, can I print that out, or? Let's read the next one. Research team fear devoured by skeleton crabble. Unsanitized report. A group of researchers, known internally as crabble enthusiasts, vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton crabble on the coast of Paradise Island. Their families fear the worst. If the legends of the skeleton crabble are to be believed, they died in a most gruesome and painful fashion, their final breaths wasted on dishonorable shrieks of agony, pleading for help that never came. Recommended edits. Please do not speculate on the fate of the missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward actions of their fellows. We also do not wish to encourage fables or cryptozoology, which will only stoke interest rather than avoidance. Okay. Current standards of sanitization and messaging. Please remember to review this terminal often for the most current information. It is your responsibility to ensure that your sanitization efforts offer the Sovereign. Okay, the order is elevated to the Scourge of the Protectorate. Any discussion of the Order of the Ascendant is to be altered to verbosely acknowledge that it is to be opposed by the Protectorate. I have a hard time saying Protectorate, and it becomes Projectorate at every turn. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference, or worse, potentially praising the Order, is to be corrected, and its author is to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. Tragedy of Horizon Point creates heroes of the Protectorate. Those subjects lost in the tragic natural disaster that enveloped Horizon Point, including the very family members of the Sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the Protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling in service to the Sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Any discussion of causes outside of natural disasters or of foreign actors being involved are to be scrubbed, and their authors are to be reported for mental refreshment. All right, the war with Auntie's choice. Any discussion or analysis indicating that the war with Auntie's choice is escalating, or that the Protectorate is losing ground, is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go well and that the Sovereign will soon dismantle Auntie's petty machinations and feeble aggressions. Okay? What else do we got? I guess that's it. Well, it feels like we learned a little bit there, didn't we? Oh, maybe this isn't that... Okay, I thought this was it. Unless maybe it is somewhere else and I haven't found it yet. Like, there is an elevator here, but it's well and truly blocked. Okay. Wow. Did you see him do that? This one is also blocked. This is blocked also. And I think they said this one was barred? Yeah. That elevator is also... We're getting nowhere with that. Okay, this is where we came in. And I don't think we're going to be able to get through this door. So have we gone through everything here? I think we have. I'm just going to sweep through here again real quick because I don't want to have left anything back. Okay, one thing we did get was we printed that pass, which was real useful. Maybe that was what we were supposed to get as the takeaway in this. And this was the one that had, yeah, the reports. Oh, look here. Okay. Nope, we're all good. Okay, now we have not been on this level. I should have had that soda to drink. I will have this. I'll eat this. Crude biomass.
Inbound raptidon.
Oh, little slow-mo kill. Love it. Love a slow-mo kill. What do we got here? Scrap metal. Neat. Turn the radio off. Why are there radios on all over the place? Uh-oh. Getting low on ammunition for the shotgun. Canid skeleton. Okay, it's off. You know what? It must be on in another room. Energy canister. Great. What do you got here? Cloth and foil. And I don't think we've been here. Yeah, this is definitely a new area. Compact rounds, prestige gin, bunch of powder. Where's Niles? Niles, come here. Hold on.
Being this close to DeVries, feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright.
Yeah, I think so too, Niles.
Need something, Commander?
I want you to do some field tinkering.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Can you craft some shotgun shells? No. We don't have a recipe for it. Gosh darn it. That's a real tragedy. We could make explosive grenades, we can make distraction devices, we can make mines. Gosh, I'm disappointed in that. You can't make any weapons or armor mods. You know what? That's all right. Never mind. I don't think we picked up any mods, have we? Oh, I have 2 repeating rifles. This has a prism sight. This repeating rifle has a scope. Well, how about that? I didn't notice that before. Let's break down. Should we break down or sell it? Only sell for 25, and I feel like we could use the mats. Break down. Oh, okay. Equipment. The old repeating rifle. Look at all the stuff we'll get. All that black powder, all that scrap metal. That's great. And you know what? I feel like we should keep this. Maybe we can use it to sneak in. I'm gonna keep all of this other stuff. Can I give my companions gear? Like, how could I do that? Or can I do that? Companions. Okay, at level 5 I can, like, oh, he has a revolver. And he's got Niall's scrap armor. But could I replace this? It doesn't look like I can. But like at level 5, he can get I Got Him, where he puts himself in the enemy's line of fire to protect his comrades. So he actually eventually becomes a tank, or he could. I'm taking him down. Ignores that we might get. I'm taking him down. Putting himself in the enemy's line of fire is, I don't know. I mean, it's noble, but I don't know that he's all that, you know, all that tanky. What about Valerie? What can she get? Party members affected by Valerie's life injection module trait receive a moderate armor bonus for a moderate duration. That's not bad. Whenever Valerie uses her life injection module trait, all other party members, including herself, are also healed. That's pretty tasty. I think we'll take that one, but we're still a ways off from level 5. So we won't think about it for now. What else is there in here, if anything? I think there was just this dude, and we have looted him. I think we've been down here, and I guess I just never saw.
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
Which information are we talking about here? This, I'm sure. Administrator's reports. Warning, do not proceed if you are not a Sentinel Administrator of the Ministry of Accuracy. Failure to heed this warning, if you are not said Administrator, will be met with severe consequences. That's just what you want to put on your secret data. Don't put some kind of security measures, like, you know, you need a biometric, or you need to know a password, or something. Just put a big flag on there that say, hey, this is where the secrets are. And if you're not the guy who's supposed to read them, well, we're gonna get you. New horizons for mental refreshment. Our council has breathed new life into the much-lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold, their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. The council knows what's best for the Projectorate. I said Projectorate again! And nothing's better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skills will be as simple as second nature. Print. Okay. You have gained report on mental refreshment. Great. What else is there? By direction of the council. Following are the revised decrees of the council. I think we have read some of these, but let's go through. Claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded. Regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant, it falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the paradigm. I expect all administrators to observe their wards even more thoroughly from this moment on. Council reminds us to observe math with suspicion. We have discovered evidence that there may still be Order of the Ascendant believers living amongst our subjects. Maintain special vigilance over any subjects observed doing complex math equations. As per previous decrees, report any suspicious behavior to the Sentinels. The Council's revised doctrine regarding the Order. The Order's continued hostility, combined with their apparent involvement in Auntie's invasion, puts the Protectorate in a position where we must quell subversive information about the Order with haste. Double your efforts to sanitize information that runs contrary to Protectorate teachings. Such information is to be replaced with the litany of previously circulated, betoken anti-Order information generated by the Office of the Council. Any subjects found making pro-Order statements must be reported at once to the Sentinels. All right, so as a recap here, it looks like we've run into 3 factions thus far. There's this Order, and they are all about, I mean, as far as I can tell it, like math and mathematically explaining the order of the universe. Which, I mean, Sheldon Cooper would probably join them. There's Auntie's Choice, which was Auntie Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the first one, and they merged to form a mega corporation. I mean, I guess, like, if I were to compare it to, like, modern standards, it would be like Microsoft and Google becoming Microgal and you know, joining forces. Okay. And then the third one is this Protectorate. And I don't quite know what's up with the Protectorate yet. Other than they're, I mean, they brainwash their people. They're a little, it sounds like they're a little 1984-ish, to be honest. Incidentally, if you've never read 1984, holy cow, you really should. Another lockbox, fantastic. And another infantry crap. The infantry cap, not infantry crap. Okay, use auto dock. I think that this recharges my thing too. Yeah, it's up to 6 now. Awesome. Oh, and another advanced decryption key. So we have 2 of those, unbar and open. All right. I do like that it gave us a little Skyrim exit. Appreciate that. Let's have a quick save and get out of here. I don't know if we came over here yet, just to do a little quick looting if necessary. You know what? They talked about steel pods and the raptidons. These look a lot like steel pods. They have those scratches on the inside, though they don't look quite as deep as the ones we've seen in there. I wonder if that's how these came to be. Okay, and I think that this was barred also. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's get out of here. And I do want to make a change in my loadout. Weapons. I'm going to put this in as our 2 slot. I mean, as much as I really like the shotgun, and I still do, having a long range weapon, that sounds great. I would like it if it were a little bit longer range, for want of a better term. But still, that's not bad. Okay, let's head back. I've not quite yet gotten to the point where I'm too lazy to walk back, but a time will come when I will be like, 300 meters? F that, fast travel. 225 short rounds, which is good. I'm guessing the compact ones are kind of like 9mm rounds, and these are, I don't know, maybe like 45 rounds. The shotgun shells are shotgun shells. Oh, we haven't been here. More white chocolate yummies. We'll take them. Oh, that's Trooper. Okay. It looks like we're back. We'll go ahead and shoulder our rifle. What's up, Trooper Faulkner? You want to have a chat?
That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
You all right? You could have been killed.
Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no such luck.
Sorry. Oh! Since I have Space Ranger, I can say, drones, the scourge of noble Arcadia. I will grind their gears beneath my boot. Although, I feel like it might be more useful to say this.
That was a nasty one. Drone downed him on the reload. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rather poor shot.
He'll live, which is more than he could say if you hadn't saved his skin. Yeah.
He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gas bag. Now I gotta ask him to strike my involvement from his report to Officer Carr. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, I might have been specifically ordered not to leave this spot.
Hey, your secret's safe with me.
Thanks. Well, at least some people in this unit still understand the concept of discretion and taking initiative.
I'm not a member of your unit. Is that what you meant?
Break through and do some real damage to Fairfield. If you're keen on lending a hand, bounty terminal's just left of the constabulary. Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now.
What? Whenever you get a piece of mail that says, should be opened by the addressee. If you're not the addressee, do not open. How are they going to know who actually opened it? Fair point. I do have an athletic crew. I mean, they're jumping all over the place. And 1984 should be required reading in high school. And in fact, I think it's not a bad idea to pick it up now. Like, I had to read it in high school also. But I read it recently, and I picked up a lot more as an adult who has kind of lived through how society and government has changed, and technology. I picked up a lot more. Plus, it's free. You can get it online for free. You can get the ebook for it for free. So there's no excuse. Go read 1984. Okay, enough of that. Oh, trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now. Let's see here. Carr gave you a poor performance review?
That would be an understatement. Look, a fresh conscript like you wouldn't understand.
I'm not a
I was through a
conscript.
promotion 3 cycles ago. Yet here I am, same rank and post, constantly being lectured and talked
Do you reckon
down,
a cycle
mocking me like
is
I'm some
a
unlearned
month or a
recruit.
year? I'm guessing a year or a season. A cycle could be like one, if they have a moon and they track months by the moon, or at least that is a way to track months, then maybe it's a month. But cycles could also be cycle of the seasons, as their planet revolves around whatever sun it revolves around, assuming it is Terran in that manner. It's fun to talk about this kind of stuff. All right. Thanks for the tip. I'll have a look at the bounty terminal.
You watch out for those airborne bastards. Damn things have a taste for human blood. Really wish I could give those drones a piece of my mind. Unfortunately, I need to hang back and exercise my obedience to authority.
I
Go
tell
out
you,
there
Trooper
and do what I
Faulkner,
can't.
come be
Show
an
that
independent
bounty
like me.
terminal and those protectorate drones why no one fucks with Fairfield.
I'd roger that. I like her. Usually a year? I think so too. The way she said it too, like she was due a promotion 3 cycles ago. 3 months ago, That's not all that long. 3 years ago is a long ass time. Too much Spacer's Ale. Try Auntie's Choice pep pills. Good for what ails you. Oh, that's very clever. That's delightfully clever. Who are you? You don't want to chat? All right, fine.
I don't much
Oh,
appreciate
she's
you
here.
undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary.
Yeah, I want to
had you
see them.
completed your task in a timely manner.
It really looks like another arm growing out, and like her arm is gross. And I think she has like talons there.
You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies.
Shut up, Milver Street. I swear.
Long, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's Choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
Yeah. The secrets of mental refreshment at your fingertips.
Excellent. Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon.
That's a lot of experience right there.
One of my finest suits as a token of thanks.
Oh,
May it
okay.
aid in your capture of
Topmost
hearts and
coat.
minds.
Okay.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Yeah, here we go. Can we do this? Required info discovered. Minister, let Inez fill her... I don't know if it's Inez or... In any case, let Inez fix her graft. Then you won't doubt her efficacy. But you know what? I'm going to say this. Nah, fix it.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management?
Ooh, there we go.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than
All right,
crushed
I'm
under
hiring
your
her.
counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Good for you, Inez. Now punch his hat off. Yeah.
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's Choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker
I'll
back
hire
into
her.
our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Wait, you said you'd get me into the Vox. Are you stringing me along?
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Okay. Skip the preamble. What do you need?
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizens.
My speech is so high, I think that that's a good idea. And I'm going to bump my speech by another point. Okay. I thought you were the marketing specialist. Or is that hat just for show? Ha 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 ha. Why is converting West Point's subject so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
All right, say no more. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purpleberry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like.
All right.
Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile?
I am curious.
Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's a hat. Just worry about getting me into the Vox.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned.
Okay.
I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, you know, guns. Here we go. Before I go, is this town armed? Am I going to have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
Paradise Island is that dangerous. You should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Okay. Understood. I'm off. All right, so we've got another job to do. There we go. There's that 5th level. All right, skill points available. We are gonna get speech. And, you know, I'm kind of tempted to get guns. I don't want to do this yet, but I do think observation at some point. Leadership would be a good one to do sometime too. I mean, a lot of these would be, but you know what? I think for now, guns. And I don't think we get a perk this level. Yeah. Okay, so apply. Accept. And yeah. No perk this level. I think we get one next level. So we get perks on the evens. Here we go.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
Yeah, you
Hope that
bet.
little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
I like her. So absolutely,
And
you
in
bet.
Time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's
Really?
choice.
You got a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
I'm going to say Val. Head back to the ship, Val.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Okay. I think before we go to Westport, we see about Improving. Where is hers? Here we go. Better than nature. We see if we can't improve her. And also, maybe we go to the store. I think this is the store. Yes.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
See anything?
You know what we forgot? We got new stuff. I mean, this is crap. I'm gonna sell this. This is junk. No, I'm not gonna. Well, actually, maybe I will sell it. Look at that, 481.
Anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
The Auntie's way. I want to. Do you hear gnawing from the back room? Bet it's Sprats. No, we're not gonna do that. We want. There we go. Open vendor.
Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's choice.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I miss that. I miss the Spacer's choice one. Okay, first, sell junk. Excellent. And now, I'm certainly not selling a bypass shunt. Okay. Here we go. I want to sell this for 481. That is a ton. We sell that. Well over 2,000 now. Love it. How much would this sell for? 9. Then I say we break that up. We'll break that up too. I mean, this stuff just isn't worth selling. We may as well break that down. My ancient armor is pretty good. I like it. I don't know if I'll ever use it again, but we'll see. What do I want to do here? Oh, I wanted to buy more of these. Okay, we want to buy more shotgun shells for sure. Does he not have shells? I'm on buy, right? Yeah. Haven't we bought ammunition here before? I mean, he's got weapons. I don't see that he has ammunition. Maybe we've bought ammunition at the vending machines. In any case, I'm not gonna buy. Ooh, maybe the mods. Oh my goodness. Triple barrel shotgun plasma barrel. Changes damage type to plasma at the expense of lowering damage. Plasma damage stacks burn, dealing increasing damage over time to the target. Goodness gracious. What's this one? Oh, that's the sawed-off barrel. You know what? We're going to get that. I love that idea. And I don't think I want either of those. Biomass pistol. What's that do? For toxin-emitting personal sidearms. Also usable as a child's water blaster. Be sure to clean thoroughly first. No. Hard pass. That's pretty funny, though. I like the Rattler. I like that idea. But I don't think I'm going to do it. A shotgun in the form of a revolver. I mean, there's a lot I like about that. I especially really like revolvers. But I don't think we're going to go with that. Yeah, there's something really, I don't know, just classy about revolvers that I like. We're done. We're done here. Did he have a workbench? Oh, no, he does have a vending machine. Here we go. All right. Buy. Let's get 50 rounds. I mean, it's 250 bits, but heaven knows I'll use them. I've got 225 of these and 331 of, or no, I've got 331 of these, 225 of these. That's good. You know, maybe I'll buy 36 more. That'll get me up to 100. There we go. Is there anything here I want? A recipe on how to craft biomass canisters. Shock rods, shells. The shell one could be useful. A sticky grenades that explodes after a small delay, dealing corrosive damage in an area. That's something. Bypass shunts are $5.50? Goodness. All right, and this vending machine doesn't have any of the special ones, so I think we're done. All right. We're gonna go talk to that doctor, see if we can't figure out how we might get Inez's graft fixed. You want Auntie's choice. All right. Whoa. Okay.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius.
You're a weirdo.
Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
He'd have gotten a shotgun to the face.
You look...
Inez.
Well,
Inez.
you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
She seems nice, though. It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graft. She said you can help.
That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division.
Well, that's ideal.
I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Okay, I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here. But perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it. And so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crab.
Oh boy.
It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing.
Yeah, we know all about that.
An old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
Okay, and the second candidate?
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Any ideas for how to kill this matriarch?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent.
Really?
It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Okay, kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
Thanks. I'll take help from any and every higher power at this point. All right. So we have been here, and there's 2 we can go hunting for, and they're both a long way off. Can we take a look at the map? On the map screen, you can view areas you've discovered while exploring. Many locations are hidden by the fog of war, which automatically reveals as you travel. You can also fast travel to previous... I love a fast travel. Okay, but... yeah, we want the region map. Yeah, they are a long way off. Oh, that's the Vox Relay. That is the Raptidon Matriarch's Cave. I think maybe we wrap up about now, but next time when we come back, let's go after the skeleton crabble and see if that doesn't help out. I'm kind of looking forward to that. What is this companion thing? Oh, that's right. I made level 5, so they have a perk coming. Okay, so this lets him ignore a portion of his target's armor, will target enemy weak points, deal more damage. I think that's better. I don't know that I want him to tank. If he had abilities that like made him resist damage, I think that would be better. All right, we're going to go with that. I'm taking him down. Okay, now, so she can get Surgical Strike. Training as a doctor gives her a good understanding of the anatomy of combatants. Inez's accuracy is increased significantly, and she will actively target enemy weak spots. Additionally, her weapon shots will periodically stun her target. Okay, so minus 50% ranged weapon spread. Oops. Here we go. Stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Cooldown 15 seconds. Field medicine. Inez occasionally tosses medicine packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing your toxicity buildup or crash duration. Medicine packs break apart on their own after a moderate duration. Huh. I think Surgical Strike would be more useful. Okay. Combat drugs, unlicensed chemist. While Inez is in the party, the amount of inhaler charge you receive from drugs is increased. Great. As a set of drugs on her body that help to regulate her graft and improve her performance in combat. Start of each combat, her drugs are automatically injected, temporarily increasing her rate of fire and accuracy. Love it. Okay. And that's going to do it. We will continue on Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast. And then this weekend, more Star Wars The Old Republic. That'll be at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 on the East Coast. Hey, if you came and hung out with me today, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. If you are watching over on YouTube, I really do appreciate you picking my video to watch. If you enjoy it, I hope you'll drop a thumbs up, subscribe on there. We've got a bunch of videos on there, and some of them are quite entertaining. Some of them maybe not so, but most of them are quite entertaining. TGI almost F, everybody. You guys enjoy your Friday tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Hope I'm going to see you on Saturday. Take care, y'all. So long.